হরি বল, হরি বল। কারেন্টটা তো ভুগাবে মনে হচ্ছে। জয় সপরিকর গুরু গৌরাঙ্গ গান্ধর্বা গোবিন্দ সুন্দর গৌরাঙ্গ রাধা মদন মোহন রাধা রাধা গোপীনাথ। বন্দেহং শ্রীগুরু শ্রীযুত পদকমলং শ্রীগুরুন বৈষ্ণবাংশ শ্রীরূপং সাগ্রজাতং সহগণ রঘুনাথান্বিতং তং সজীবং সাদ্বৈতং সাবধূতং পরিজন সহিতং কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য দেবং শ্রীরাধা কৃষ্ণ পাদান সহগণ ললিতা শ্রী বিশাখান্বিতাং অজ্ঞানতিমিরান্ধস্য জ্ঞানাঞ্জন শলাকয়া চক্ষুর্মিলিतं येन তস্मै শ্রীগুরুবে নমঃ। গুরুবাভীষ্টসুপ্রকং গুরুগণৈরাশ্য সম্ভূষিতং চিন্তাচিন্ত সমস্ত বেদ নিপুণং শ্রীরূপপন্থানবং গোবিন্দাভিতমুজ্জ্বলং বরতনং ভক্তান্বিতং সুন্দরং বন্দে বিশ্বগুরুঞ্চ দিব্য ভগবজ্জন্মহি বিজয়ফলম দেবং দিব্যতনং সুছন্দবদনং বালার্কুচে লাঞ্ছিতং সান্দ্রানন্দপরং সदैकवर्णं বৈরাগ্যবিদ্যাম্বুধিং শ্রীসিদ্ধান্তনিধিং সুভক্তিরসিতং সারস্বতানাম্বরং বন্দে তং শুভদং মদেকশরণং নিশিশ্বরং শ্রীধরং গৌরাঙ্গৈকগতি প্রজাশ্রিতমতি গৌরধামসি সৎশাস্ত্রবৃত্তি কুসঙ্গবিরতি দুস্থব্যথা নিষ্কৃতি রূপৈকরতি সনাতনরতি শ্রীজীবতে দুস্ততি শ্রী সিদ্ধান্ত সরস্বতী বিজয়তে গৌরীয় গোষ্ঠীপতি। বাঞ্ছাকল্পতরুভ্যশ্চ কৃপা সিন্ধুবে চ পতিতানাং পাবনেভ্যো বৈষ্ণবেভ্যো নমো নমঃ। পঞ্চদত্তাত্মকং কৃষ্ণং ভক্তরূপস্বরূপকং ভক্তাবতারং ভক্তাখ্যং নমামি ভক্তশক্তিকং। নমো মহাবদন্নায় কৃষ্ণপ্রেমপদায়তে কৃষ্ণায় কৃষ্ণচৈতন্য নাম্নে গৌরতিশে নমঃ। জয়তাং শ্রুতৌ পঙ্গৌ মম মন্দমতির্গতি মৎসর্বস্ব পদাম্বুজৌ রাধা মদন মোহন দিব্যবৃন্দারণ্যকল্পদ্রুমাধ শ্রীমদ্রত্নগার সিংহাসনস্থ শ্রীগান্ধর্বা শ্রীগোবিন্দদেব প্রেষ্টালিভি সেব্যমানো স্মরামি শ্রীমান রাসরসারম্ভে বংশীবটতটস্থিত কর্ষণবেণুসুন্দরী গোপীনাথ শ্রীহস্ত বৃন্দাবৈ তুলসীদেব্যৈ প্রিয়া वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। अथो नत्वा मन्त्रगुरुन् गुरुन् भागवतार्थदान् बेशान् जगद्गुरु नत्वा तत्व जय विजय। जय सपरिकर गुरु गौरांग गंधर्वा गोविंद सुंदर पाद पद्मनाम जगस्त श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य श्री गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। कृष्णदास कविराज रसिक भगतमाज जिय কৈলা चैतन्य चरित गौर गोविंद लीला শুনিতে কলয় শিলা তাহাতে না হইল গৌর কথা পয়রাশি কৃষ্ণদাস তাহে ভাসি আনিয়াছে অমৃতের ধার সেই কাব্য সুধা পানে বৈষ্ণব শীতল প্রাণে আর বিটে যায় বারবার। হরি বল। আজ সকালে আমরা কি বলছিলাম যে আমরা আমরা বলছিলাম ভগবানের রাসযাত্রার কথা। রাসযাত্রার কথা সেটি আমরা বংশীবটের প্রসঙ্গে আমাদের গুরুবর্গ তারা এটা আলোচনা করেছেন। হরি বল হরি বল। বংশীবট রাসস্থলী, বংশীবটটা কোথায়? বংশীবট ব্রহ্মকুণ্ড। বংশীবট অপেক্ষা করা তো ব্যস্ত হবে। যেমন ওই যে 500 টাকা জেনারেটার, 500 টাকা জেনারেটার
কম করে বলবো, যদি জল
কারেন্ট কি আসবে না নাকি?
ফোনই চলছে না।
হ্যাঁ,
ফোনই চলছে না কারেন্টের যারা কাজ করবে। আসবে কারেন্ট অল্পক্ষণের মধ্যে।
কোথায় জেনারেটর দেখেছিলাম, বইটা এতদিন আমি খুঁজে পাইনি। এইটা বলে যাচ্ছে রূপ গোস্বামী মথুরায় কৃষ্ণের আবির্ভাব যেহেতু বৈকুণ্ঠ হইতে মথুরা উৎকর্ষতা এবং রাসোৎসব হেতু মথুরা হইতে বৃন্দাবনের উৎকর্ষতা প্রতিপাদন করিয়াছেন। বৃন্দাবনী বংশীবটের নিচে অবস্থিত কৃষ্ণ বংশীধ্বনি দ্বারা গোপীগণকে আকর্ষণ করত রাসলীলা করিয়াছিলেন। শ্রীকৃষ্ণের ভগবত্তার বিশ্বাস না হইলে এবং জিতেন্দ্রীয় না হইলে রাসলীলা শ্রবণের অধিকার হয় না। শিলা পুরী গোস্বামী আর গুরুবর্গ সেম। If we have no full faith to Krishna and his divinity, মানে কি বলে ভগবত্তা, is Bhagavan. If you have no full faith and if you are not Jitendra, Jitendra means who control his senses, who not control his senses, they must not listen Raslila. They are not right, Odhikar. They have no right to listen. Naitad samachara jatu manushapi janishra. Vinasakta charan maddat যথা রুদ্র অবধিজং বিষম, অরুদ্র যেমন সমুদ্র উত্থিত বিষ পানের দ্বারা তৎক্ষণাৎ বিনষ্ট হয়, তদ্রূপ অনিশ্বর ব্যক্তি অর্থাৎ ইন্দ্রিয় দমনে অসমর্থ ব্যক্তি অথবা কৃষ্ণের সর্বশক্তিমত্তার অবিশ্বাসী ব্যক্তি রাসলীলার সাক্ষাৎ অনুশীলন দূরের কথা এমনকি মনে মনে স্মরণ করতে গিয়েও অধঃপতিত হয়। Ordinary people, they are joking, they sometimes joke, right? Because they don't know about Krishna and his Bhagavata, his divine form. So they are sometimes joking with the terms of Krishna's pastimes, etc. আয়ুর বই গীতম, এটাও কমে যাচ্ছে মনে হচ্ছে, কমে যাচ্ছে। আয়ুর বই ঘিতম, ঘিত যেমন সেবন করলে আয়ু বর্ধিত হয়, এই কথা স্বাস্থ্যবান ব্যক্তির জন্যই প্রযোজ্য। কোথায় আমার ফোনটা? এটা স্বাস্থ্যবান ব্যক্তির জন্যই প্রযোজ্য। ঘৃত সেবন করিলে, ঘৃত সেবন করিলে সেবন করিলে আয়ু বর্ধিত হয়, এই কথা স্বাস্থ্যবান কোথায় গেল বেরোচ্ছে না কেন? স্বাস্থ্যবান স্বাস্থ্যবান লোকের জন্যেই। কি বলছেন? যিনি শিব হননি, তিনি যদি সমুদ্রতে বিষ পান করতে যান তাহলে কি হবে? তৎক্ষণাৎ মারা যাবেন। সেরকম ঘি খুব ভালো জিনিস, কিন্তু কার জন্যে? যারা অসুস্থ, মানে পেট রোগা, তাকে ঘি দিলে কি হবে? আর উল্টে ক্ষতি হয়ে যাবে নাকি? সেরকম ঘি যেমন স্বাস্থ্যবান ভালো, তার স্বাস্থ্য ভালো করবে, আর অসুস্থ মানুষের ঘি সহ্য হবে না। উদারময় রোগে আক্রান্ত ব্যক্তির পক্ষে ঘৃত আয়ুবর্ধক নহে, বরং আয়ু নাশক। যাদের ডায়রিয়া, the ghee is very good, but not for a diseased person who has stomach problem, diarrhea. They must not take ghee. Same way, but for the healthy man, ghee is good, right? এই জন্য রাষ্ট্রের অনধিকারী কামাতুর ব্যক্তির অনুসরণ নহে। Those who are unadhikari, no proper adhikar, they not listen. They are in this material person, material, want to live in the material world. They must not listen all these things. কামাতুর ব্যক্তিগণ রাসলীলা শ্রবণ কীর্তন করিতে গিয়া কৃষ্ণকে সাধারণ মনুষ্য মনে করিয়া, গোপীগণকে সাধারণ স্ত্রীলোক মনে করিয়া কামের ইন্ধন প্রদান করত অধঃপতিত। কেহ শ্রীমদ্ ভাগবতে প্রমাণ উল্লেখ করত, বলেন রাসলীলা শ্রবণ কীর্তন ব্যতীত হৃদ্র কাম দূরীভূত পরাভক্তি লাভ হয় না, কিন্তু তাহারা সেই শ্লোকের শ্রদ্ধান্বিত অনুশীলনাত শব্দদের তাৎপর্য অনুধাবন করেন না। শ্রদ্ধান্বিত অনুশীলনাত বিকৃতং ব্রজবোধবিদিদং চ বিষ্ণু শ্রদ্ধান্বিত অনুশীলনাত অথ বর্ণেত ভক্তিং পরাং ভগবতী প্রতিলভ্য কামং হৃদ্রোগম আশ্য অপহীন চিরেন ধীরঃ। কৃষ্ণ একমাত্র ভোক্তা, আর সবই তাহার ভোগ্য। এইরূপ বোধ না হওয়া পর্যন্ত, কৃষ্ণকে ভোগের অংশীদার রূপে দেখা পর্যন্ত কৃষ্ণের সবনির অধিকার হয় না। কৃষ্ণ ইজ অনলি এনশিওর and everything is for his enjoyment. Until we understand this, then we have no right to listen Krishna Leela. Rasa is fast. Where Srinivas, এই যমুনার নিকট পরম অদ্ভুত শুভময় বংশীবট ছায়া জগতের দুঃখ হরে, যথা গোপীনাথ সদা আনন্দে বিহরে। ভুবনমোহন বেশে সুচারু ভঙ্গিতে, গোপীগণে আকর্ষে বংশীর স্বরেতে। শ্রীমান রসানবী বংশীবট তরস্থিত, কর্ষণ বেণসরী গোপী গোপীনাথ শ্রীহস্তু ন। রাসরস প্রবর্তক বংশীবট তটস্থ শ্রীমৎ গোপীনাথ বেণুধ্বনি দ্বারা গোপীকে আকর্ষণ করিয়াছেন, তিনি আমাদের মঙ্গল বিধান করুন। বংশীবটে ছিল ভক্তিবিনোদ ঠাকুর লিখিত রাধাকুণ্ড তথা কুঞ্জ কুটির গীতটি কীর্তিত হয়। সো So, Maharaj, what do you want to say? As your last meeting, last sitting, your last sitting here tonight, eh? Tomorrow morning you will be busy, and
So we have completed our Katha. 1 month we have been following niyama seva, doing parikram every day of the holy Śrīla BV Suddhadvati. I remember doing this parikram for many years with Śrīla Mahārāj. With 19 verses, lectures, everyone listening to lectures in English, in Hindi, in Bengali. They want earphones and radios to listen to different kathas. This time we've done parikram like much less intensive, but very sweet, with a small group. And we get to the most important message. So we have to remember that Bhagavad received a boon from Krishna. What is that boon? Anyone who during the month of Kartika goes to the Leela studies, the places of Sadhana Krishna, and he listens to the Katha describing those Leelas which happened at that place. That person, rather than need God from Krishna the blessing, he will definitely develop training. Rather than ask that boon. Please, my Lord, let anyone who comes to your holy house during Kartika and listen to this Harikatha in the place where the Leela happened, let that person get trained. Krishna said, Katha. That's why our acharyas, they have taken groups of devotees doing Vrindavan Parikram, Navadvip Parikrams for so many years. I think the first one is doing Kartika was Nityananda Prabhu's Jiva Goswami in Navadvip. And then here we have also our acharyas for generations. They have taken groups of devotees. Now of course we can go with buses or cars. In ancient time they would go with borrowed cars and tents. See this one is doing, going from place to place, walking on foot and having the luggage coming with the tractor or borrowed car. So, because to spend the months of Kartika in Vrindavan is very, very powerful. And our acharyas have recommended for our benefit. Srila Narayana is saying, oh my dear Westerner, you are like demigods, you live in your palaces in the West. Forget for 1 month and come with us poor Indians, spend 1 month with us in India, some for skill condition, and reap the first benefit. We're just speaking of the virtual paradigm of Śrīla BV. And he's been doing the Radha Parikram every day for many months. And he said as soon as Kartika began, he could feel, there's another very different effect. Doing the Radha Parikram outside of Kartika is a grace, but during Kartika the benefit is not grace. So that's why Maharaj is always inviting us, and all that China, please try to come to India during Kartika and do the Parikram of Vrindavan Dham. Because it is so charged during that special time with a special potency. So whatever you get, this is for eternal benefit. We're going to so many kumbh, so many holy places, Veda studies, so many samadhis, and we pray to every place. We bow our head in the dust of these places, and we pray. Then those leelas manifest in our heart. It's like we hear that all the Swamis, the 6 Swamis, they would spend the night, every night under a different tree. So some people, they say, this was not to become attached. But this is like an external reason. The real reason is that they wanted that those trees which were witness of those pastimes would fill their heart with those beloved. That's why they were going from tree to tree, praying, you are Tapavriksha, you are desire trees. So whatever you sow, please put it in my heart. That's why every day we are singing, Shai Goswami Jari, Radha Korivas, Radha Krishna Nitya Korila. How did they manifest those leelas? Because they received the vision of those leelas. They definitely saw them and then they wrote. There is this famous incident with Srila Goswami. There was one Panta Krishnas, he was walking a little funny. So one day Srila Goswami was absorbed in meditation, chanting and meditating on the Lila. And then this Panta Krishnas came, and at that time Rupa Goswami started to laugh. So this Vaishnava was thinking, he's laughing at me because I walk in a strange way, because he was lame, walking like this. So he thought, he's making fun of me, he's offending me. Then, this is a pastime to show the importance, be very careful of Vaishnava, but also to show. Rupa Goswami was absorbed, and suddenly, after this incident, he could not get again absorbed in what he was contemplating. So he asked his elder brother and Siksha Guru, Srila Sanatana Goswami Maharāj, Prabhu, this is what happened to me. I just can't go back into the meditation. And Sanatana said, did you offend any Vaishnava by chance? He said, no, that I know, I don't know if I've offended anyone in Vaishnava. How to know? Very simple. You make a festival. You make a big bandara, big feast, and you invite every Vaishnava. And one who doesn't come, that means you've offended him. So he made a big feast at that time because there was not so many people in the jungle. So a few sadhus were there. So he invited everyone to this Katha Krishna's dinner. So Sanatana Goswami said, oh, you must be the person somehow that you've offended your Lord and Lord. Rupa Goswami very humbly, he approached Bhagavan Krishnadas. He said, Prabhu, I'm sorry, did I offend you in some way? And then that Vaishnava said, yes, I was coming, I was passing in front of you, and when I came, you started to laugh so much. And I felt offended that, oh, you were mocking at me because I cannot go properly because I'm lame. So Rupa Goswami said, oh, Prabhu, please forgive me. Actually, I didn't laugh because of that. I was laughing because I was watching the Lila in Kushum Sarovar, where Srimati Radhika, she came to pick up flowers. And Krishna, knowing that, he had come just before in a tree, and he had pushed on with his foot a big branch full of beautiful flowers, thinking, oh, Radhika will be attracted, she will pick them up. And when she was picking them up, then Krishna suddenly lifted his foot and Radhika went flying into the air, grabbing the tree and and Krishna jumped from the tree and embraced her, which was his purpose. I was watching this, so I'm sorry you thought I was laughing at it. I was laughing at this scene. Radhika just didn't fly up in the air because naughty Krishna had released the branch. Then that Vaishnava, you thought, oh Prabhu, Prabhu, I'm the offender. I thought you offended me, you were laughing at me. So this is one incident. Rupa Goswami was chanting, but when he was chanting, he was seeing those leaders. So that's how they manifested. The child was saying, I was saying, how they manifested. Because they saw those leaders and then they wrote them. And they made temples to celebrate. And paintings were made, sculptures were made. And because this is a desire of Mahaprabhu. Krishna Lila happened 5,200 years ago. And for so long, they were forgotten. And it was a desire of Mahaprabhu that again people will know about Radha Krishna Lila. Because this is a reality, the beautiful. The reality is Radha Krishna Lila. In Braj in the spiritual world, that is the reality. And we live in the shadow. So Mahaprabhu launched a big rescue mission to pick us up from our ignorance. And through the Goswamis, he performed that work. He sent them from Lukta Tirtha to find out the lost places of pilgrimage. Because time, we know, doesn't respect anything or anyone. In time, everything becomes degraded. The most beautiful building give time, some time, and it will take it down, right? So what to speak about bodies, gradually they become reduced to old age and then death. So time doesn't respect anything or anyone, and therefore, even though Krishna Lila is so sublime and transcendental, the remembrance of those Lilas and the blessing of those Lilas that has faded away. Now see, when we come here to Radhakund, when Mahaprabhu came, he asked everyone, where is Radhakund, where is Shyamakund? Nobody knew. They were living here, local farmers, local villagers. They didn't know. And when he insisted, they said, oh, from our grandfathers, we heard about one Kalikate and Golikate, one black field and one golden field. Well, where is that? And then he showed Mahaprabhu. And he went there, and because he is Bhagavan, who knows everything, that was revealed to him. This is actually, this Golikate, that is Radhakund, Goli, the color of Katha. And this Kalikate, black Kund, that is Shyamakund. But nobody remembers. For centuries, thousands of years passed. 4,500 years have passed. So gradually everything faded. Like in the West, when they study history, before 3,000 years, they're not really able to put a date. They just put a date here and there. There's no knowledge. And when you go to the India, Itihasa, epics, and the Puranas, you have this journal of over millions and billions of years. Because we say one kalpa, 1 day of Brahma, that's 8.5 billion. Right? And this is just 1 day of Brahma. But kalpa is 311 trillion years. But in the West, 3,000 years from before now, they can't really put a date. They say, maybe China, the Song Empire in China. Then they speculate with archaeology, saying, maybe it must be during that period, but they don't know. In India, you have the genealogy of all the kings of Kali Yuga, even those of the future, in great detail. Even though in India they don't give so much importance to chronology of history. They just remember the important facts. What are the important facts? Such sadhu came and he preached like this. Ramanujacharya appeared and he opposed Shankara. Madhvacharya appeared and he smashed Shankara. Buddha appeared, this avatar appeared. That's the most important thing. And all the history of the defeat at the end of matter nature of everyone in this world, why to remember that? Everyone is writing the history of the defeat. Nobody can fight against Maya. Krishna told Arjuna, Arjuna, you're a powerful warrior. But Devi has 1,000 hands. Each hand shares a weapon. Just one weapon and you finish. Or trident, Trigunamai. She pierces your heart. Tritapas, the street form of misery. Just one, and she has 1,000 weapons. So even though you're such a warrior, you cannot fight against her. She's my divine energy. So the only way we can overcome is by surrendering. And when we come during Kartika, here in Vrindavan, we see the example, so many great sadhus who surrendered. All our acharyas, they're the perfect example of Sharanagati. Śrīla BV Suddhadvati Mahārāj, he has written this Sharanagati. He has written Prabhana Jivanamrita, life of the surrendered souls. So the big lesson we hear when we come to Kartika, when we go to all those samadhis, is we remember. We don't remember, this is the date where Rupa Goswami lived or Sanatana Goswami. This is not what we want to remember. We want to remember that those great sadhus, they were a perfect example of surrender. This is what we want to take from them. When we bow down our head at the samadhi, we ask for blessing. What blessing? Please let me develop Guru Nishtha. Please let me develop attachment to the lotus feet of Radha Krishna with special leaning towards Radhika. Because that's a gift of Mahaprabhu. This is what we're asking from them. Especially we want to imbibe their moods. Why do we sing all those astakams and all those bhajans? Because the sadhus, they have put all the devotional moods from their heart in their bhajans. Everything that we want to develop, all the qualities we want to develop, they're written, they put them from their hearts in a written form. And when we read them and sing them, and read the translation and pray to them, then some of their moods, some of their bhavs is coming to us. I forgot if it was Govinda Maharaj or Śrīla Maharaj who said, if you pray the acharyas at the end of the song, Thakur Narottama, Thakur Bhaktivinoda, praying to them, please, those moods that you express through your bhajan, let those moods come in my heart. Give me one drop of your nishtha, of your Guru Nishtha. When we sing every morning, Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya, you may not feel what is written there. Oh, I'm singing, but I'm not feeling what is expressed there. Yes, you're not feeling because this is not your level. This is an ecstasy of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, completely absorbed, and showing for us, sharing his heart with us. So what we're supposed to do is praying, oh please, Lord, let those moods come in my heart. No, not just remembering, oh Gurudev, please, give me the power to respect everyone, to become humble. This is a prayer. But beyond that, we're praying to Bhaktivinoda, let this mood, really, that I really want that. No, otherwise, we're just paying lip service. Just, we repeat the words and we sing, but what does it mean? Those bhajans, they're not like songs. They're prayers from the heart. They are to be lived from inside and prayed. Please let this become a reality. Because what is bhakti? Bhakti is made of moods. Bhakti means transmission of moods. When we speak about bhakti, we're speaking about transmission of moods. Which moods? All those devotional moods which are in the heart of our acharyas. This is what bhakti means, transmitting those moods. So we have to hear about those moods, remember them, pray for them, cry for them. And then they will come in our heart, and what we sing will become a reality. Otherwise, we can imagine that, oh, yes, I'm serving Srimati Radhika. It will remain dream. Until we have developed all those sacred moods which are expressed by the Acharya. That's why, in ISKCON we were not doing so much. In ISKCON just a couple bhajans. But in Gaudiya, I remember when I came, I was surprised. This solid program, every day so many bhajans. In Kram, Guru, Vaishnavas, Nitai, Gaur, Sharanagati, Krishna, Radhika. Like systematic, all the bhajans praying for those moods to come in our heart. Otherwise, what is a spiritual body made of? We are hoping that we will achieve our Swarup, right? Our spiritual body. What is it made of? It is called Bhava Deha. It's a body made of spiritual feelings, a body made of love. What does it mean, a body made of love? A body made of devotional feelings, loving attachment for Krishna. How do you develop such a body? Oh, by sadhu sangha, by imbibing the mood of the sadhus. And this is done not just by physical association, but from the heart, and also by singing those bhajans and praying to them. Let this come in my heart, all those songs. Then gradually, we will develop spiritually. So during Kartik, we have this opportunity. There's nothing else to do except bhajan, kirtan, going in parikram, going, praying to all those different places. Here, just in Radhakund, so many samadhis, so many bhajan kutirs. We don't go to all of them. But I like in the morning to chant. That's why I'm not going, because I've been trained from the beginning. After Mangalarti in ISKCON, we just chant japa. So I always want to go with Maharaj and participate because Maharaj is so enthusiastic in kirtan. But then I said, when I will chant my japa, then it will not be time, because then passion is coming and activities. So in the morning I'm going, but I'm also going other places. Like I go regularly to Bhaktivinoda's, Svananda Sukada, go to Sanatan Goswami in the courtyard of Madan Mohan, then go to Sri Thakur Samadhi, go to Bhajan Kutir of Vrindavan, Kaviraj Goswami, go to Bhajan Kutir of Raghunath Das, of next to Shyamakund, of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Gopal Bhatta Goswami next to Radhakund, praying, oh please, let those moods come. What we read when we sing, Srinivasa Acharya composed, Sat Goswami Astakam, Krishna Kirtana Ganana. Oh, those things, I want them to become my life, my reality. That's why we pray, that's why we sing. Not just singing because this is the program, but what do we sing? What's inside the bhajan? That's what we want. That's why we pray. Please, let these moods come in my heart so I can really become a Vaishnava. And Kartik is such a wonderful opportunity because here in Vrindavan during Kartik, like I mentioned earlier, the whole atmosphere is surcharged and there is this blessing. Śrīla BV Mahārāj was telling me every day he takes baths in Radhakund. The first day of Kartik he took bath, he said, I felt 20 times more the effect than when I take regular bath. Now some people take baths, some people just take baths just by taking 3 drops like we are doing. But he said I could feel and every day during Kartik I felt like 20 times more effect than outside of Kartik time. So it's a reality. During Kartik, it's not just to encourage us to come. The scriptures, no, they don't cheat. Oh, if you come to Katha, you get more benefit. No, it's a fact. It's a blessing of Krishna, a blessing of Srimati Radhika, Urjeshwari. That's her months. No, we are doing Urja Vrata, the vow of Radhika. So she gives blessing. She's so happy. When people come to her banks, she wants us to come and take bath, or either directly or just by taking 3 drops. She wants us, she sees us. She's a person non-different from Radhika, and she likes when we come to her and we take baths, we pray to her, we offer something to her, we offer prayers, we beg for attachment to her. She likes that, she wants that. They want, those personalities, they are, we say, hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu. Do we really think when we sing, or we just recite the prayer without thinking? Karuna Sindhu means ocean of mercy, means those persons, they have a capacity to give mercy, just like the sun has a capacity to give heat and light. That's what ocean of mercy means. It's not just words, it means those persons, they want to give us mercy, and they have the capacity to give unlimited mercy. No, unlimited. Ocean means unlimited. No bottom, no. And especially Mahaprabhu. What is the first verse of Madhurya Kadambini? The mercy of Mahaprabhu, Nirankush, uncontrollable mercy. No one can control Mahaprabhu's mercy. Ankush is the stick to control elephant. And Nirankush means bhakti as uncontrollable. No, it's like, it is not different from Krishna because it is coming from his Swarup Shakti, and it is his Swarup Shakti. And just like Krishna is fully independent, Bhakti Devi is also fully independent. And the mercy of Mahaprabhu, that Bhakti gives, Nirankush, uncontrollable. No. So we can pray like Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, that's the first verse, Mangala Charan or Madhurya Kadambini. Oh, with the appearance of Bhakti, my heart is like a desert. No. During the hot season, everything becomes dried and burnt by the sun, here in India especially. I heard like sometime in Vrindavan it can go up to 50, 55 degrees. Draupadi, who lived in Vrindavan for 6 years, told me one time 55 degrees. I mean, we cannot imagine in the West. No? In France, when it's 35, everyone starts to, 35, and here, 35, 38, 40, 45, 50, 55 sometimes. So everything gets burnt, and all the ponds reduce. The tortoise, they go in the bottom in the mud trying to find some freshness because it's so hot. But when monsoon comes, in 2 days everything is green. All the grass comes up again, everything is full. And he said, he gives an example, this rain of mercy of Mahaprabhu, it is reviving the 9-fold grains of bhakti, Navavida bhakti, just like grains, and it gives life again to the river of devotion. And he said, I'm seeing this rain falling, I'm like a tree in the desert, and I'm praying that some of that rain will come to me. And I'm praying, why? Because this mercy is uncontrollable, Nirankush. So we pray, and this is a time, especially during Kartik, the gates of mercy are wide open more than ever, so we can take advantage. That's why I try to come every year during Kartik, spend 1 month in Vrindavan during Kartik, because there's so much benefit. Some Acharya says you get 100 times more benefit than other time, and some people say 1,000. I've heard both. Some Acharya, and there's no reason why some Acharyas may not have some difference of opinion, because they're looking from different angles. No, for instance, no, some Acharya, I think Jiva Goswami says, Krishna follows his pure devotee, unnoticed, subrepliced, behind, follow the pure devotee to get his foot dust. So why? To purify his whole creation by the foot dust of his pure devotee. And then Vishwanath Chakravarti says, no, he wants that dust to pay back his debt to the gopis. Because he said Naparayiham at the end of the whole Gopi Raslila incident. Krishna says, I'm sorry, I don't have that kind of love to pay you back. Your love is ekanishta, fully one-pointed to me, and my love is bahunishta. So how can I pay you back? I don't have this currency. You have given me ekanishta, I have only bahunishta. I cannot pay you back. But Krishna doesn't like to remain indebted. So, no, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying Krishna is following his pure devotee behind him to take his dust, foot dust, and with this he wants to pay back his debt. Because the dust of the pure devotee's feet, it is so powerful, so precious. Right? We hear three very powerful substances. The foot dust of the Vaishnavas, their foot remnants, and the water who wash their lotus feet. Tini Mahabhal, very powerful. Powerful for what? To develop bhakti, to counteract the poison of Maya in our heart. If we regularly take this Mahaprasad from the Vaishnavas, their foot dust and their foot wash, then this is very powerful weapons. So that foot dust, why? Because the Vaishnavas, where do they go? When we leave our body, we don't know where we go. To the next mother's womb. Right? But the Vaishnavas, when they leave their body, where do they go? They go to the spiritual world. So if we become dust at their feet, a speck of dust at their feet, we pray, oh please, Gurudev, give me a place at your feet. So if we become a speck of dust at the feet of the Guru, the Vaishnava, when he goes to the spiritual world, the dust goes with him. My Gurudev, Swami Mahārāj, he said, I'm going to the spiritual world. Just hold my dhoti and I will take you. I'm going there. Do you want to come? Just catch my dhoti. I'm going, you will come with me. Now, how much do we want to catch the dhoti of the Guru? What means to catch the dhoti of the Guru? Usually this color is saffron. Means you have to become detached. You have to give up sense gratification. No, holding the dhoti doesn't mean physical. No, oh, I'm holding Gurudev's dhoti. No, maybe that dhoti will remain here. And we will worship it. No, that holding dhoti means following the teachings of Guru, and following the example. No, make me like you, we pray. Please make me like you. Give me a place at your feet, make me like you. So this is some, thoughts I had, and I wanted to share. Tomorrow morning going to Turkey, and I think we will meet again in Navadvip for Navadvip Parikram. In March, it's early this year. And next year, Kartik will be very cold, because next year Purushottam months in June. So it will push Kartik 1 month more. Mm-hmm. I think Kartik will finish in December next year. It will be from November to December, because 1 month of Purushottam pushing Kartik. So
1 month extra.
Yeah, 1 month extra. Every 3 years, every 32 months, right? Purushottam, it's next year. So it means Kartik next year will be late. December. This year we finish in 5 November. I think next year we'll start 5 November. It will be more cold.
Then finish December.
Yes, I think something like that, yes. So now we had such, Krishna was very kind. We had a very warm Kartik, a few days cold, we said, okay, that's it, finish, and then again, or you said Babilieta? Baby Leta in Russian? No. In French we say the Indian summer. When the winter is very mild, we call it the Indian summer. No, still no, you need the fan because it's so warm, so hot. Go Primanandevan Shakal Paturya Sakri Pasinubheva Chapatitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo.
Hari Bol. Any question?